Welcome back to the Baby Back Maniac YouTube channel. I am Justin, and today I am answering the most frequently asked questions I get about the Weber Summit. So, first question is, how much did the Weber Summit cost? Okay, the Weber Summit cost me $2,000. What? We're still making a video? I figured after I told them what it cost, they would just click off. So we're still doing this. Okay. So first off, before we even get started on this question and answer thing, I answer all my comments. Like, I'm not a big time YouTuber like Dan at Smoky Goodness. I'm pretty sure Dan has a team of people that return his emails and write his videos for him. And honestly, I'm not even sure that's really Dan that we see anymore. I think it's a guy he pays to look like Dan. Me, it's just me, and I answer all my comments. But lately I've been having a problem where YouTube, somebody will leave me a comment and I'll type out a thoughtful response, and then YouTube will give me this error message that says like the message failed to post, and it drives me crazy because I can't get a hold of you. I can't even send you a note to tell you that I can't send you a note, and it drives me nuts. So if you're ever in that situation and you don't hear back from me for several days, the chances are that's what happened. So the best thing you can do in that situation is to reach out to me on either Facebook or Twitter, and that will give me an opportunity to get back with you, because it like I said, it drives me crazy. No, I do not work for Weber. Weber works for me. Not really. No, I don't work for Weber. I have gotten some feedback that indicates to me that they do watch my videos. So yeah, so welcome, Weber. But other than that, no, I think they do their due diligence with social media, and they keep an eye on what's being said about their product. But that's it. That's my only interaction with Weber. I buy my grill the same way every other guy does. I asked my wife for permission. If you're thinking about getting a Big Green Egg, you should probably consider the Kamado Joe Big Joe, because it's very similar to the Big Green Egg, only there's a little more versatility, there's a few more features, and if you shop right, the prices are a little bit cheaper. So consider that. If you're going to ever consider putting in an indoor kitchen, what you need to do is you need to go with the Big Green Egg, because there's no way to put a Summit currently into a built-in. So that makes it easy. Now, on the flip side, if you're ever gonna move your grill, and I mean, that could be to a campsite or tailgating or just around the patio on a regular basis, you definitely wanna get the Summit. It is so much easier to move. The cooking experience on both grills is about the same. I mean, they're both 24 inches across. They feel very, very similar. If you're used to cooking on one, you're not gonna have a hard time learning to cook on the other. Maybe the Big Green Egg is a little more stable as far as temperatures. The flip side is the Summit, it's a little bit easier to bring temps down, and it's a little more efficient with charcoal. But by and large, I wouldn't make a buying decision based on either of those things. So it's just not that much different. The warranties on both these grills are great. I consider them pretty much equal, even though they're not written out exactly the same. And I know there's gonna be some Big Green Egg guys that are like, whoa, we have a lifetime warranty. Yeah, kinda. If you look at the lifetime warranty, it only covers the ceramic. And it only covers things that happen during normal use. And so what you end up with is cases where if you break a ceramic part 25 years from now, and it's not your fault, if it just spontaneously explodes while you're cooking, yeah, that's covered. But that's not gonna happen on a metal grill anyways. And the same thing with the firebox. The big reason you need a warranty with a ceramic grill is because those fireboxes are eventually going to crack. It seems like they all do eventually. Well, the Summit doesn't have a metal or a ceramic firebox. So it's not really as important that you have a long warranty because there's no ceramic to break. Does that make sense? And so then when you start comparing the warranty on the metal parts on the Big Green Egg with the warranty on the metal parts of the Weber, that they match up pretty similarly, with maybe even a little bit of a nod going to the Weber. So, but at the end of the day, it's not something you should make your decision based on because they're both really good. Both companies are going to stand behind their product. Both companies, again, have very good customer service. Weber uses a call center and Big Green Egg uses a network of dealers, so you have personal interaction. Theoretically, the personal interaction makes more sense. Practically though, I mean, I've had really good Big Green Egg dealers. I mean, there's one guy that I used to go in there just to talk to the guy because he's a big grill guy too, and we have great conversations. And then one day he had moved on to another job and they replaced him with a guy who was a vegan. We didn't have anything to talk about. When you call into Weber, it's a call center, but it's a really good call center. So, you know, you call in, they verify who you are, they verify your problem, and they get the parts out to you. And, you know, sometimes the problem with the Big Green Egg side is that they may, even though they're supposed to keep the parts in stock, that doesn't always happen. So it actually requires 2 trips over. And I don't know. Like I said, when this works, it works great. And when this works, I mean, this always seems to work. So you know, again, both companies have great customer service. You know, just make sure when you buy a Big Green Egg that you get a good dealer, and you know, and with that in mind, it's the same. It's the same. There are lots of good reasons to go with the Big Green Egg over the Summit. The one that's kind of ironic is it's much cheaper, which you don't hear that about the Big Green Egg very often. Also, it's more of an established brand. Even though Weber is a much bigger company, Big Green Egg has been making Kamados for a lot longer. And so there's a built-in community already there with egg fests, and there's 2 really large forums devoted just to the Big Green Egg. Resale value is a lot higher if you ever decide you're going to get a bigger one and you want to sell your old one. It'll sell really easily because people know what it is. Even my own grandmother knows what a Big Green Egg is. Plus, there's tons of accessories. So there's lots of good reasons to get the Big Green Egg over the Weber. Now, there's also good reasons to get the Summit over the Big Green Egg. The biggest one is probably portability. It's very easy to move the grill, whether it's, you know, to tailgating or camping or something like that, or just around the patio. A little kid could move it around because it's lighter, it's less tippy, it's less likely to fall over. And even if it did fall over, it wouldn't crack like a ceramic grill would. Not only do you get the workspace to work on, but you also have a drawer where you can store your thermometer. There's a lower shelf where you can store things. There's a charcoal storage basket that it comes with. There's a place to keep your heat diffuser. The heat diffuser itself is made out of metal instead of ceramics. So that's nice. It's not gonna, you know, fall over and crack on you. There's even a place to store hot stuff. When you pull it out of the grill, you can put it underneath, and there's a wire area where you can put hot stuff without worrying about it burning anything. And while you've got your cooking grates off the grill, there's actually a spot to store those on the side of the grill. So storage is huge with this grill. It's uber convenient, and that's the design. I mean, the whole thing is designed to be convenient. It's got the gas starter that's already included, and then whenever it comes time to clean out the ash, you got the easy remove ash bucket. The ashes get swept in automatically. You don't have to like fish them out through the lower vents. So that's the name of the game really with the Summit. Is what you're paying for is the extra convenience and the Weber name. Yeah. I mean, come on, what'd you expect me to say? The Weber Summit's expensive, there's no doubt about it. And it's not perfect. Mine has a smoke leak in the front that drives me crazy. and I don't think Weber's going to be able to fix it, so I'm just dealing with it right now. It didn't come with an ash tool or grill grippers, which every other Kamado that I've ever bought has come with something like that. Instead, it came with a cookbook, which is a really nice cookbook, but I can't stir my coals with it. So, and I also wouldn't have mind getting a cover. The other thing that bugs me is there's really nice metal casters in the front, swivel casters that lock, and then in the back, we have plastic lawnmower wheels that are the same ones that come on the kettles, and I feel like they don't match, and they should have. Aesthetically, it just doesn't work for me. Now that said, and with that out of the way, in its class compared to other Kamados, it's not as pricey as the Primo, and it's not as expensive as a Big Green Egg if you were to get it in a table like the Summit comes with. And I really like the way the table that it comes with is put together, and I like all the convenience factors I mentioned earlier. Honestly, to me, this is the best grill I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot of grills. I really enjoy using it, and I have a Komodo Kamado, and I like this one better. You know, it's not perfect, but it's great. So I think, you know, if you don't have the money to spring for the Summit, that's fine. You know, I mean, you can do really well with a Big Green Egg or Kamado Joe, or man, even a kettle. The 27-inch kettle is the best bang for the buck grill you can get anywhere. You should look into that. You know, it's not really about the money; it's about the food and the friends and all that. But in my opinion, yes, it's worth the money. But I would rather have seen them come in at $1,500 so that more people could get their hands on it and experience it. Because I think if more people were to use it, that it would eventually take over the whole market, because it's that good of a grill and it's that much more convenient than its competition. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that's going to happen because it costs as much as it does. Just one last question, I get it all the time. I'm shooting this on a Canon 80D. It's new to me. I really like it. It has great autofocus. And so if you're thinking about starting a blog, or if you're thinking about starting a channel on YouTube, this is a good one to start with. My other camera is a Panasonic GH4. Fantastic, fantastic camera in every respect. And the prices are about to start coming down on it because the new one is going to come out soon. It's a little harder to use, but it's a lot more versatile. So those are the two cameras I use, and if you are interested in those, I'll put links to that and some other gear that I'm using in the comment section below, so you can check it out. So, and hey, if you like this, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Also, I am trying to decide which direction to go with my channel from here on out. If you want to see more cooking videos like the pork butt video that I did, or the brisket video, let me know. A lot of people have requested another efficiency test with the Summit using lump. If that's interesting to you, let me know. You know, I started off a series on the Komodo Kamado, and I left that, and honestly, it didn't seem like people were really watching it, and only a handful of people have even told me they missed it and were looking forward to it. So if that's something you want to see, please let me know that. And I'll take all that into account as I move forward, and hopefully be able to continue to make entertainment that you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful weekend.